Alrighty, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to me checking my audio to make sure things sound good, because I have to do weird stuff. Yeah, sounds okay. Let me turn down the game to this. There, that should work. Okay. So. Oh, God, I need to turn off my own. There we go. Okay, so. We're back in the Death Stranding 2. There was a little update that got pushed a minute ago, which I don't know what that was about, but it probably is nothing. Considering the game came out literally yesterday, it probably was just an update patch for a bug somebody ran into. Alright. So what happened? Last time was killing the big BT, and then Deadman just disappeared off into the ocean. And, I really feel like either I'm the alien or Kojima is the alien here, because, like, I feel like in the first game you talk to Deadman for, like, maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour tops, and a good chunk of that is just him doing his, like, I'm a monster! I don't have a soul! Speech. And, like, you talk to him for, like, an hour, and he trauma dumps on you, and then, in this game, you haven't seen him for almost a year after that. And he goes, hey, Sam, you're my best friend. I love you forever. Watch me kill myself by just swimming into the ocean. And I don't know if, like, I'm the one that's out of touch because I feel like friendships are more substantial than that, or if Kojima's the one out of touch for speed running a social link. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, let's get on with it. Oh. Also, don't mind me crunching on some crackers.
Hey, Sam. About that message Deadman left for you. I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead. I'm sure you will, but please take care of that last order he left for you. On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct generators and bridges. Build them along your delivery routes, and you're sure to make a ton of other porters very happy. Trust me. Who knows? They might end up returning the favor someday, too. Also, you can now fabricate tri-cruisers, trikes with 2 front wheels. You'll be able to build, charge, or repair tri-cruisers at any facility with a garage. Like this one. It's a battery-powered vehicle, so if you run out of juice in the wild, you can always construct a generator to recharge it. Just be careful not to run out of battery when you're outside network coverage. You can only use your PCC to build generators or any other structures when you've got a network connection. So without coverage, you'll either have to ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it. Once again, thank you for linking up all of Mexico, Sam. Be safe out there, and pay us a visit the next time you're close.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details. I'll take care of Lou. Just focus on the job.
Okay, so, before that... Okay, I don't have anything. Good. Deliver the present. Oh, right. The vaccines, of course. I bet there's probably a prepper up here in the mountains I need to connect this area. Alright, there I am.
Commencing route creation.
Oh. Okay, well I can just grab that real quick.
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
What is this? It's just some... It's just an anchor somebody dropped off. It doesn't look like it's anything important. Anyway, fastest way is down the valley here. There's a good road I can take, and that'll get me to South Distribution Center. That's true. I never did go in this section, did I? So probably build a generator there. Should be able to take the thing across the river. I don't think it'll be too deep.
Delivery route finalized.
Yeah, that'll do.
This custom cargo container is designed to be attached directly to your chest. The words, "For Lou," are written on it.
That's pretty funny, actually. I like that.
Tri-cruisers are now available for fabrication.
Vehicles can be fabricated and stored in any facility that has a garage, such as distribution centers. I just hope this thing can go over ladders. Okay, what else? I gotta bring ladders. Definitely bringing ladders. The route's pretty flat, so I don't need climbing anchors. I'll bring a second PCC. Might as well bring these... no, I can leave these metals here. Oh, no, I'm gonna bring these metals because I'll drop them off at one of the resource centers on the way up. These ones I'm going to recycle. I will take all these ladders. That seems fine. And container repair sprays. I'll take one container repair spray just in case. Let's see, recycle this one. It's almost empty anyway. And I'll take both of these grenades in my grenade pouch, just in case. That'll get me through most of the stuff I have to deal with. Okay, and I believe with that... we are good.
Order accepted. Thank you. Perhaps you should take a break.
Hope we can count on you in the future.
Okay, accelerate, reverse, speed boost, drift, jump. I guess it's just like a more intense turn. Oh yeah, generators. I remember you.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Oh yeah, we're getting in the real game now. We're waiting for you. Thanks, Sam. I'm sorry about Deadman, but the important thing is that you did what you needed to do. Somehow, Lou must know as well. The kid seems really happy. Can't wait for you to come home. Oh, my friends are feeling better. Thanks to those remote medical units. We've got a lot of older people living here, so they're going to be really helpful. The chiral network is the gift that keeps on giving. I checked at my baby as well. It stopped growing, but it seems to be doing well in there. I still don't know what's going on, but I feel less anxious than I did anyway. The chiral network is nothing short of miraculous, and it's all thanks to that Porter guy. Yeah. Gracias, Sam. You took care of that giant BT, but I wonder if you're on your way home already. If you see some cargo for the artist out there, could you deliver it? Looks like the port I originally gave it to ditched it when that huge BT showed up. The artist is a prepper who lives out in the mountains. I really love her paintings. She lives by herself, so I want to do something to make her life easier. You know, if you're into fashion, I think you and her are really going to get along. Ah, I see some right there. It's fine. Nope. Okay, where is... If I had to guess, the artist is probably... in there. Oh, no, they're there. Jesus. And while we're at it, where was that? There it is. It's pretty nice to just be able to, like, chill and drive around like this, you know? I do kind of appreciate that we got the bike this early, even if it is a little weird to get it this fast. I guess we're going to be traversing a lot of empty terrain.
Sam, take a break.
No, terminal thing. No, terminal.
Welcome, Sam. Thanks for swinging by. We can always use the help. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone.
Yeah!
If only everyone was as kind as you. Take this data. You deserve it.
Armor for the Tri-Cruiser. It provides additional protection for the driver and improves the vehicle's durability. And bandwidth increased.
You'll find that you can claim more materials from our stores. A little perk you've more than earned.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
This schematic is for additional armor that can be equipped to Tri-Cruisers. Provides added protection for the man in the driver's seat. For that extra peace of mind when you've got to cut through enemy territory. If you like the sound of that, try customizing your Tri-Cruiser with it. I'll see you around.
Order completed. Well done.
How do I do that? Maybe if I go to the garage?
Vehicle customization services now available.
Someone else's Tri-Cruiser is in here, I see. So it looks like it just takes materials. It's not a big deal. It's not much, it's just a little teeny bit.
Take care of yourself, Sam. Looking forward to seeing what else.
While I'm here, let's see, we are going... looks like I might be able to do it from, like, this location.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route final.
So that'll be an interesting hike. Though it seems like the, it seems like it's a little bit more generous with terrain now. How do I do this?
Jibber jabber jibber jabber jabbering.
Place it near the sign, then... Okay, so... I can go to my cargo. And, like, I can take this blood grenade, for example. And offload onto the ground.
Whisper,
And
whisper,
send cargo.
whispering, whispering. Nobody hears us. Nobody knows.
I like how they always... of course they gotta do the Terminator thing. Why wouldn't they, right?
If they bothered to see from the cage to bay. But nobody cares. Nobody knows. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. A waste of breath, a mindless stare. Simply stone to carry your weight into oblivion, deep
Now leaving
into
chiral network
the
coverage.
unknown. We had no choice to where we're thrown. Get out. It's the desire. Just to wind up alone. But it's just how it goes.
That was bizarre. What was that?
It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, that wasn't hard at all.
ID confirmed. Welcome.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted.
That was not hard at all to get up here.
So, are you a porter? Wait, are you here about that missing cargo of mine? I'll take a look at it now. I was not expecting you to deliver this cargo. Is there any... You know, I always thought you'd come to my aid one day. You can go ahead and connect me to the chiral network.
Nice. What about the whole area west?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Whoa. Guess I'm online now. Interesting. The network has more uses than I realized. A lot more people can see my illustrations now. Oh, I shared some color data I think will suit you. You can use this data to customize your headwear and other clothing.
Thanks.
A change of outfit can really improve your mood.
You work on illustrations?
I went looking for a place where I could focus on my art, and found myself here. There's so much beauty to be found in this place. Infinite sources of inspiration. Don't get me wrong, I'm not blind to the destruction that Death Stranding has wrought. Some of us just see things through a different lens. Now we're in a newborn world that has yet to be shaped. A blank canvas. It's filled me with so many intense emotions that I want to convey to everyone else. I just hope that somehow I can translate these feelings into my art.
I begin.
Thanks for coming. I'm glad we were able to meet. You've given me what I needed to finally complete the piece I've been working on.
The internet?
I'll let you know when it's finished. Till then, take care.
Order completed. Well done.
So you got anything here for me? No, not really.
So happy to see you, Sam.
Okay, so... How do I get rid of a root? Seriously. Yeah, you know what? I can grab that while I'm here. It's not too far. Honestly, I could probably do that on foot. It might be easier.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Yeah, I guess this is slightly easier. Much more chance of falling over, though. I gotta stop pressing that. Okay, looks like I need to go around. Okay, so it looks like it's right over... How did you even get this thing over here, lady? Seriously. Whew. I didn't bring any climbing ropes, did I? Got a bunch of ladders, but that doesn't help. Yeah, I didn't bring any climbing hooks. That was my mistake. Really should have brought a climbing rope, but I didn't expect it to be that bad. I really wish I had my little hover pad thing. That would be wonderful, because I could just slide down this whole mountain. Come on, just a little bit further. You're almost there.
Been waiting for you, Sam.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility.
Alright, deliver.
It's always good to have you. Where did you find this? I'm so grateful.
On the
Thank
side
you.
of a mountain. How did it get there? Yes.
Since you arrived, it's never been easier to focus on my work. Here, I want you to use this. I increased the amount of materials you can take from my store.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I've shared some color data, I think. Oh, and my latest piece is coming together. Almost done. I'll be sure to post about it on the SSS the moment it's ready. Hope you check it out. I've also settled on a motif for my next work, thanks to you. It's too early to tell where it'll take me, but that's the best part. We'll have to wait and see.
Order completed. Well done.
Thanks. Okay. I could pick that up and then drive through enemy territory. That's a little unnecessary. Oh. It's kind of the game, isn't it? Alright, let's do that.
Commencing route creation.
I'll figure out what I'm going to do about this.
delivery route finalized.
All right, let's go.
So I can see this money.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What was that about? I think best way to go is probably cross right here while it's still shallower. See if this works.
Stop that.
Sure does. Ah, fuck. These dudes have arms, for real. Where's the other guy? Ow! Jesus! The arms on those dudes. Unreal. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, what do we got? Blood grenade, PCC, climbing anchors. Where did that come from? That direction, where? Oh, there he is. I assume he won't die, otherwise this area is going to be real annoying to come back through.
Stretch my legs.
Excellent. Oh yeah, we're booking it now. Ah, the illustration's complete. Cool. I'll take a look at that in a moment. Oh, those are going to C1. Okay, well that's easy enough. I'll drop this one off here then.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Okay, where are we off to? We're here.
creation.
There's a little bit of a supply request, but I feel like that probably isn't necessary. This whole band definitely has something in it. There's gotta be a prepper in there, but who knows where they are. Anyway, it seems like the easiest path is probably to here, and then maybe ford the river there, and then over to C1.
Delivery route finalized.
The Baka? The hell's the Baka must be the one for this area. What the hell's the Baka? Huh. Well, they're not far, so I might as well. And as expected, bridges. Gotta love bridges. Ah, sedatives. Well, good thing I checked, because that's something else I can deliver. Ah, I had been bamboozled. That bridge was, in fact, useless to me. This forest is naught but a trap. I guess this bridge was kind of helpful in the end, but not as helpful as I was expecting. Really, the bridge should have been moved down like a foot, just over there. Actually, no, this bridge doesn't do anything. It barely covers anything. Of course, you can't have the bridge in this area. Oh, the Baka put out a bridge for me.
This one's for you.
Thank you, the Baka. Much appreciated, actually. Now, where are those fluffy pajamas at? There's also some crypto bio gummies over there I'll grab.
Okay.
Okay, real quick. Just gonna put that there. Are you for real, buddy? Number of inhabitants, 1. Vobaka.
Measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
What's a baka?
You a porter? Because I don't recall having any outstanding orders. Still, I'll check the records and see what pops.
Is baka a word? Ugh.
Oh shit, you found it. This is that carbon that went missing a while back.
It's, I guess it's apparently a Japanese word for porter?
You're a shining example of what a porter should be. The best I could ever hope to meet. I'm willing to trust you have the best intentions. Put me on the network. I'd be happy to share my data with everyone else. Other porters should definitely find it useful.
There, now I've actually connected more in Mexico. Look at that. Nice big area that's suddenly completed. Ooh. Trekking boots, suited to mountaineering as well as ordinary delivery work. They boast excellent grip, helping to prevent you from slipping when traversing steep slopes. They're very sturdy.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So, now I'm connected to the network. You can get goods and data and so forth through it, right? That's all fine and dandy, but with the advent of APAS, here the porter's time's coming to an end. Wonder what the man who delivers would say about that if he were still around.
That's me.
Anyway, the trekking boot data I shared is for a design that I gradually refined over the course of my training. They're tailor-made for mountain runs. Got great traction and peerless shock absorption for those hard landings. There's no better shoe for traveling through rough country like this.
You're also a porter?
Nah. I'm more of what you call a bolka.
Bolka.
I walk the earth on my own 2 feet and carry the load on my back alone. Most porters and delivery bots do it differently. My methods are probably closest to those of the man who delivers. The term bolka comes from Japan, where they had porters who worked exclusively in the mountains.
Oh.
You could count on bolka to make deliveries, no matter how treacherous the terrain or remote the destination. And I try to live by their example.
That makes sense. The man who delivers?
You mean to say you haven't heard of him? The porter all others aspire to be like, the best to ever strap on a pack. After he made a name for himself in the UCA, he up and vanished.
Yeah, I figured.
Just like that. And of course, like all legends, he's a man of many mysteries. With the help of the chiral network, though, I could probably learn a lot more about him. And the more I learn, the closer I'll get to becoming the Boka who delivers. Or so I hope.
Any other porters?
Oh, yeah. Wherever there's clients in need and cargo to be carried, you bet your ass you'll find porters. Of course, in the UCA, they started relying on A-Pass for distribution. And so the delivery boys and girls have been drifting down here ever since. Plenty are working even farther south here, too. As times change, so does the nature of the job. New vehicles and nifty gear, weapons too, for the porters who fancy them. But none of that is as important as the shoes you wear.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, all you need is a pair of shoes to get the cargo to its destination.
I better get going.
Well, thank you. It's nice to know there are still people like you out there. Take care.
Yeah.
Order completed. Well done.
Thanks. Alright, I'm going to take a quick pause then. Need to make an ad, and we will continue onwards. Okay. Good timing, I just got back. Right. So I just did the Boka.
Commencing route creation.
I should be able to just pop through this highway area, right? Then there's a little bit of a trick getting back up here. I think it's doable. Yeah, I think if I go like here, I should be able to do it.
Delivery route finalized.
I might have to pop my bike into the garage for a second though to get it charged up. Unless somebody popped the generator down here. Ah, they did. Perfect.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
I'm starting to get a little over encumbered here. Oh yeah, look at that. It's shaking. Let's just real quickly... Cargo management? I don't think there's a lot I can do. Well, let's see if this goes. I'll grab that figurine, and then it's a straight shot to the city. That sounds good to me. This seems like an area that'll have a big fight later. Just my feeling. A little bit.
Oh, it's been out and about working. Appreciate it. We wrote this stuff off as lost.
Woo, that's a lot.
Thanks for bringing it in.
Oh, come on. You can give me another one out of that.
You've got some seriously impressive skills. I'll bet something like this would be right up your alley.
Machine pistol. Close range, fires MP bullets. Does MP bullet mean machine pistol bullet? It's probably not bad, actually, since that's a very small weapon compared to the rifles.
Well, right? We'll see if we...
Now display your current porter grade.
I've shared with you this weapon is capable of full auto fire and can be stowed securely in a holster. It may be compact, but it has plenty of stopping power. Good for all kinds of situations you might find yourself in. I hope it's to your liking.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay, we're gonna entrust some cargo here. This can go to the Boca. This is going all the way to the geophysics lab, so that can go there. And the Libra, yeah. All those can be
Your
dumped out.
service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
It does have anti-BT capability. So yeah, why not? I'll make one of these. Put it in my holster. Now I got an anti-BT pistol just in case.
Patched up and good to go.
What?
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound. Your shelter is under attack.
Thanks for the heads up.
They're in danger. I gotta get back.
Would I just not known that if I hadn't, like, been connected? Also, I'm here. My illustration is complete. I've been able to finish my illustration thanks to you, Sam. I sent you the data by the way of thanks. Check it out in your private room. I put it on my shelter as well. So come take a look sometime. I've actually already got an idea for my next illustration. And once again, it all stems from meeting you. I'm really grateful, Sam. The second illustration. I appreciate you helping me out again, Sam. Thanks to you, I've been able to complete another illustration. I sent you the data, so check it out in your private room. I don't know what that is. What is that? What is it? Porter tips 1, balance. Have you heard of the man who delivers? He's known for transporting ridiculous amounts of cargo all at once. I tried imitating him, but I lost my balance on a slope and fell over. I should have done what he did, using clips and pouches on my shoulders and hips to spread the load. You should try that next time. It really works. When I adjusted the position of my cargo, it became a whole lot easier to keep my balance. Balancing isn't everything. You need plenty of muscle power too, something the man who delivers has in spades. Oh!
Who the fuck are these guys?
Great place for this. Great place for this. Man, that place is littered with them. Probably go around. Easiest way to deal with them. It's not like there isn't just a huge section of road right here I can use to skip that entire section. Tricky. Oh yeah, I'm so good at this game. Almost, come on. There we go. Oh Christ, there's more? Oh, come on. Ah, come on. Well. Oh, for the love of Pete. What? 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 What?
What was his deal?
Thank you. Alright, mule post box. Actually, I should probably drive this a little closer.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I can use a generator here. This seems like a good spot for it.
Let's do this.
Anyway,
Toppled over.
I'm glad to see that Kojima-isms are present. And by that, I mean a thing happened that is basically unexplainable and just completely stonewalled. It happened, deal with it, buddy. Just go with it. Deal with it, whatever.
Full up. Let's get going.
Gunfire detected at your shelter. Destruction of personal database confirmed.
Personal database. What is that? No, really, what is that? Fragile?
What the hell happened? Lou.
patched you up the best I could. What happened to Lou?
We were attacked. It all happened so fast.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou. I couldn't protect Lou. I am so sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry.
That's a swerve I was not expecting. 1 month later. It's like poetry, it rhymes.
Hello?
That's concerning. Where am I go? No map. Okay. That's some BT. That's a lot of BTs. That's a big BT. Wait, they got the floating brains too? I mean, this is definitely a dream, right? This is definitely just a dream. Yeah, it's a dream.
There was no way for the two of us to escape together. Escape together. Escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump without just me. Just me.
Interesting. I'm outside of his body.
Sam, I know there's nothing I can do to make it right. I know. Sam, stop hurting yourself. Please. Give me the gun. There is nothing left for you here. Nothing but sadness and regret. You can't go on like this. Come take a walk with me.
Yeah, that is a... I'm just going to pause right here. Oh, nice. I really do like that cutscene loading bar. Like... I know I was making fun of him for, like, some of the nonsense he was doing with, like, the robot ninja samurai thing. But also, like, this is a really good section as far as, like, character actions and stuff that are going on. Anyway, yeah, like, it's written exactly like you would expect this to be in a realistic setting. But, like, this is how I would expect Sam to be acting. He has lost the main thing that has been, like, sort of driving him for the last year. He is immortal, so... suicide is not a problem for him, and it's, like, almost cathartic. And that just kind of leaves him with no way out, because his options are wallow in sadness forever, or kill himself for a brief reprieve, which just ends, because there's no true ending for him there. Now, of course, this can be thrown away entirely in very short order, but, like, this is, like, the absolute lowest pit you could find someone else in. Oh, and also, the baby is now, like, a pseudo-ghost baby that's just there to mess with him for a month. Oh, and I forgot, he lost his other child the first time as well. This is the second time he's lost his child. So, like, yeah, it all tracks. It all makes perfect sense. This is, like, the lowest possible point you could have for a character. Like, I don't think you can have a character who can hit a lower low than this. And we'll see if it all just disappears in, like, 20 minutes. What the?
crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
What? That was the whole thing?
Intoxicants successfully purged. Blood alcohol content nominal.
Why is he, like, iced?
Well, it looks like someone needed a nap. Hope you like your new private room. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Wait, hold up. Where's the pod? Where's Lou?
Settle down, Sam. Lou's with me. You'll see us soon enough.
Chug-a-lug. We're in a new place. Maybe he has a new animation. Not to mention, there is a Luden's Cup there, so maybe that'll do something. Probably not. I'd hope, but probably not. Nothing. Why is he frozen?
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They are pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
We've both been used and lied to before, it's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry. This is the headquarters of our humble operation. The bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move. Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist.
Tarman?
He's also the captain and pilot, in case you hadn't noticed. And a fellow doom sufferer. The nav console offers a direct connection to the tar currents. The downside...
What are the tar currents? The ebbs and flows in the layer of tar between the Earth's crust and upper mantle. Tar occasionally seeps into the crust itself and flows very close to the surface in some places. But when the tar first appeared after the Death Stranding, it didn't flow at all. But as the dead became stranded in the world of the living, an imbalance formed between them. One theory posits that this led to the creation of a tidal force that caused the tar to flow. The fact that the tar first appeared when the Death Stranding struck, and the time appears to progress differently within it, suggests that tar comes from the beach. No one, however, has been able to confirm this. The DHV Magellan uses tar currents to quickly travel great distances without having to surface above ground. So this is that episode of Magic School Bus when they take the bus into the crust, basically. Also, is this the explanation for why things that get, like, stuck in a tar pit are, like, perfectly preserved? Is that what Kojima's going with here? It's not that they're, like, sealed off from any kind of bacterial decay or any kind of anything because they're, like, just locked in. They're locked in what's effectively, like, a perfect sealant. They're vacuum-sealed living creatures. No, instead, tar is just actually magic time juice. Oh, right, the plate gate is, that was in one of the trailers. Still baby. Oh. A phenomenon in which fetuses stop growing in 7 months. No still baby removed by cesarean section has survived the procedure, and there is currently no treatment for the syndrome. Still baby syndrome has been observed across the world following the Death Stranding. It does not affect all babies, but is the primary cause of plummeting birth rates worldwide. One theory suggests that still baby syndrome was caused by an imbalance in the beach and that expanding the chiral network will counteract it. I bet the deal is going to be that, like, there is a limited amount of souls, and the more dead if there's not enough souls that are dead, then there's not enough souls to get recycled into new babies.
Being that we all have to bathe in caralium.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam. You'll have to excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
Hello, George Miller. Director.
Steer the ship sore? Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on. We dive into the tar and use it to travel underground.
Just beneath the surface of the Earth. There are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
So what's your role in all this?
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
Chiralium cigarettes?
Huh. So where are we headed?
At the moment, we're bound for the plate gate in Mexico. The one that you put on the network for us. Our destination is on the other side. Australia, which we've been asked to link up next.
You know, the problem is not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
Lou?
Ah, so Lou is the child's name. Hello? Excuse you. I too am a member of Drawbridge, believe it or not. It is an honor, Sam.
Oh god, that is so weird looking.
The puppet?
What? Puppet? No, no. No, I am alive and my own master.
This is Dahlman. A man whose cow wound up stuck inside a... Well, you get it. He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course. Regrettably, my transformation cost me my talents.
So what?
Where are you?
What do you do then?
Sam, that pod is empty.
Oh.
That is so weird, because like he's running at like 15 frames per second, but the doll itself is swinging at 60. It's so bizarre to look at.
You know, no one should have to suffer such loss. I understand. Believe me, I do.
I know this voice.
Which is why, yes, I think you two should go on one more adventure.
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America. I'm sure a lengthy journey will help you to heal.
Sam, we've arrived. In case you're wondering, my hand is traveling through the tar currents, which is lucky because that's what allows me to keep this ship on course.
What? That's what? Wait, does it function on BioShock Infinite rules then? Like, is this working on like BioShock Infinite, where like his hand got cut off and now he can travel between places with the tar, like how whatever her name is from BioShock Infinite got her pinky cut off so she can travel through dimensions? Also, interestingly, Dollman's voice actor is someone by the name of Jonathan Raume, who just is in a bunch of like evangelical Christian things, which is a little weird, but strange choice. Goes from evangelical Christian to this. Was also an NCIS.
We're by that research lab you linked up last time.
The DHV Magellan can travel to and surface anywhere, provided it's within network coverage. A genuine mobile base of operations.
Still not fully equipped, though. It doesn't have any proper guns.
Need to fix that at some time.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support. Just so we're crystal clear, Sam. Our mission is to connect the whole Australian continent to the existing chiral network here in North America.
From halfway around the world, how are we supposed to do that again?
The gate.
By using the Mexican plate gate. One you already put on the grid, remember? To get started, all you have to do is cross over and connect your Cupid to the nearest chiral network terminal. As you extend coverage, we'll move the DHV Magellan to keep up.
And you'll of course be traveling with your child. I mean, that's what Lou would want, right? A grand new adventure with Daddy. I'm excited for you.
Go and get your gear sorted. We'll be waiting.
I can't tell if that's like a yeah expression or like a just kind of neutral.
You ready for another trip with Daddy? Okay, kiddo, let's go.
Oh, Fragile's auxiliary hands. Yes, please. Looking at the map, press up and down to change floors. Oh, that's just hanging out. Okay. A pair of hands attached to Fragile's shoulders. According to Fragile, the hands belong to someone that is not of this world. They're linked to her ka via the beach. Hands are meant to connect distant things out. What? So they're not even... they're literally just ghost hands? Sam is able to die when he's on the beach. Interesting. I'm just going to clean out all these things real quick so that anything new I actually see. Why is there a thing on it? There's a style get each. Oh, colors. Dye hair? Oh! So that... Huh. Okay. I'm gonna go take a leak real quick. Oh, those ray tracing reflections are looking terrible. Why do they even have them? Okay. Okay, I gotta do another ad break, but when we go back, we will depart. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was getting some food prep done. Got a little picture here of the cat thing. Nope, got. Okay. That's what I wanted to do.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
You have a choice!
What was that just now?
You saw it too, huh? Let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these flashes when I hooked up the pod.
Ah, the bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own. I'm sure someone explained it to you before. Though this is a little different, of course.
I really gotta deal with this shit again.
Yeah.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
Okay, well first, where's my cargo? Alright, I'll take some PCCs, climbing anchor, some ladders. This can be recycled. The Magellan has its own storage, of course. Okay, now where's my motorcycle? Do I not get a bike? No, I got probably fabricate one. There it is. Alright, so where am I going? Up here. That's where the plate gate is. I see. Oh shit, if I knew it was coming back here, I would have kept the terminal, the stuff for the geophysics lab.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Ah, that explains why there's stuff out here.
In a long while. Let's get going. If nothing else, this journey should give you a chance to mourn. You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving, Sam. Then, and all.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
I think you were saying something about grieving, but...
Commencing route creation.
Where am I?
Delivery route.
That's cool looking.
Just a bit further now.
Nice. I guess we're passing through, and that's really it. Oh. What?
deal with them?
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
They can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents. Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gate quake. Oh, and a big one at that. Let's make our way to the plate gate. Carefully.
Can I take my bike? Yep, sure can. Why would I not take the bike? It's right there. Also, like, are we just gonna ignore how they, like, walked out of tar? What's up with that? Why am I seeing things? Cryptobiotes. It's the things in the trailers! People thought they were the avatars of the extinctions, but who knows? Australia's funky.
There should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
Huh. So you can't just pass back through. Look at all that. All that area to connect. I will turn all this red into blue.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks again, Sam. The Chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
Order completed. Well done.
Oh, right. Before I do this, actually, I want to manage my cargo a little bit. Because a lot of this stuff can just be moved into places. So, utility pouch. Utility pouch. Let's put this PCC on my shoulder. On my other shoulder. Ladder goes on my left hip. Ladder goes on my right hip. And then I got 2 climbing anchors in the bag. You know, just so I'm all ready to go when I get back at it.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
What the hell?
Charlie's Drawbridge's patron.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for the ship and this whole operation at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face? Very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
None of them, really, honestly. I guess Hartman. I like Hartman.
Sam, it's Hartman.
No point. The man himself will be joining you on site in Australia.
Oh.
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Locke, no. We're the same.
As I'm sure you are well aware, Mama's Cod now resides within Lochna. Adding my persona to the two sounds confusing. No, let's avoid that.
Sam, this is Di Hardman.
All right. Pulling up his
I should have gone with
profile
Dead
from the
Man.
database.
How about now, Sam? Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA-sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the President.
The new president? The guy who took over after Die Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore.
Hold on, I just want to clarify. Did they go through all this just so they could have Die Hardman's voice in the game again? Without actually having the character? Is that literally the whole premise of what's going on here?
Die Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of...
Hold up a sec. We're gonna real quick. The end. This program is presented by Drawbridge. Okay, I was wondering what that was about.
Expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity.
He's got a tattoo
achieved.
on his neck? Her brand?
At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your concern somewhat.
Guess so. Tell me, though, who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up.
What?
You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
What's the deal with Amelie? Does she have Lou? Is that what's going on? Alright, cutscene. Nope, just waking up.
Did you manage to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has agreed to handle. Access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
Looks like you've been supplied with a Drawbridge crew head. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
Hold on a second, I got a phone call. I'll probably run an ad too. There we go. Apologies for that. Like I said, I got a phone call I had to take real quick. But, doll man. Oh, come on. Right as I was about to push the button.
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room, after all. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy to share my thoughts on a variety of topics, along with any discoveries I happen to make. And who knows, some of it may even be of use to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the chiral network. You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like. I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy to understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits. Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly. It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being. Feeling well rested after some quality shut-eye? I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field. I know a thing or two about BTs and the dead, after all. Some of it might come in handy. An advance expedition sent by APAC came to the Australian continent ahead of us. They constructed various facilities and laid the groundwork for chiral network expansion, meaning that all you need to do is travel to these facilities and connect your Cupid to put them on the grid.
I feel like they did a lot more of the hard work.
We aren't the only members of Drawbridge, so you know. We have associates who've already established themselves on the ground. I expect you'll run into them from time to time. I don't really have anything else to say right now.
Alright, what am I customizing here? Oh, just new patches, that's it. Okay. Dollman's outfit. Oh, you can change the color. Look at that. And the accent, too. That's cute. Kojima Productions. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? I might as well rep the developer.
It's okay. It's alright.
Alright, I think I'm good. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's ditch this joint.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Another curious vision.
I wonder. Well, no, I can almost guarantee. Because, like, the previous game, all the flashbacks were like, you think it's about Lou's backstory, but no, it's actually Sam's backstory. So this time, it's probably going to be about Lou. And we're going to find out why there is a second BB with the same serial number.
Alright, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's
What they're
collapse.
calling the government.
As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralium readings throughout Australia. There's even a BT area not far from where we are now. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed with and approved by me. All right, let's get to it. Review the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
Updating with new data supplied by Drawbridge from outside chiral network coverage.
What was that? Photo spot. Interesting.
Commencing route creation.
Okay, I guess I'll stop at the Timefall shelter. See if I can't get over to there.
Delivery route finalized.
I think I got a machine pistol already on me, which should be enough for the moment, plus 2 grenades. So I think I'm actually good.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can expect additional enhancements to become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you like.
That's a little concerning.
APAS enhancements are now available.
Activating enhancement requires you to create an unbroken connection to it using your available memory. Your enhancements can be freely changed whenever you have chiral network coverage, allowing you to select a bespoke loadout for specific orders. So, improved MP bullets, augmented terrain scanner, instant cargo binding. It's an electromagnetic field whenever sand falls over, binding its cargo and preventing it from scattering, drains a small amount of energy from sand's battery pack upon activation, and wait times required after each activation before the enhancement is ready to bind again. Reduces overall detection area in order to increase the range. This enhancement is developed in order to allow porters to respond to a wider range of situations on the field. Oh, I see. It goes from, like, wide to narrow but long. Improved water filtration. Canteen can fill more quickly when submerged in rivers. Also makes the content taste better. Looking toward the sky when in compass mode displays the weather forecast for your current location. Then forecasts are highly accurate but not infallible. Make sure you don't look directly into the sun. Swift Mule Postbox hacking. Dramatically reduces the time taken to hack and unlock Mule Postboxes, an essential enhancement for retrieval operations where every second counts. Or Simple Noise Canceller generates sound waves that are the precise inverse of those made by Sand's footsteps, effectively neutralizing them and rendering his movements almost silent. Continuing recording analysis of Sand's footsteps allow this enhancement to be developed. Well, that's just really good. Okay, so I can't get instant cargo binding and sensor mode change, but like the rest of these are good enough anyway. So, like, I'm not complaining. Right, time to roll. Oh man, now this looks familiar.
Did you notice that sign, Sam? I think someone might need help. I thought perhaps we could lend them a hand if we have time. And when we in turn need assistance, we can always build a sign of our own. Your Ultra Deck's twitching. There must be a BT somewhere nearby. Keep an eye on your Ultra Deck's movements as you proceed.
Oh! We're good! We're good, it's fine. Oh, there's a big boy over there. I see him. Oh my god, did I not pack any grenades? Oh, Christ. Okay, we're safe. Mostly.
Might there be somewhere we can cross more easily?
Dunno. It's kind of my only plan, and it was a bad one to begin with. Plus, I left my bike there. I thought I packed my guns. This does basically look like this smallest part of the river. Maybe it's just flooded? Well, I did make sure to pack a lot of ladders, so... Connect? I was very improperly equipped for this. I was not equipped for this at all. Well, we're hoofing it. Not much else for it.
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Well, this area is incredibly inhospitable. I can't wait to skip it.
There we go. The question is, how do I get across this? Probably up here. I need to go back for my bike, though.
Enough already.
Well, that was pretty awful. Yeah, I bet it has been damaged by timefall.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge critical verified.
Fuck.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders.
Yeesh. 8%. Oh, 8% damage, really? Lame. It's probably when I ran into that wall.
You're that bloke with drawbridge, aren't you?
Aren't ya?
So you really came, eh? Cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery. Not too bad, it seems. Thanks for bringing it all this way. Time after time you've been there for us.
Old Oz.
Like everyone says, you're a man people can count on.
I get the feeling it's actually limited so you can't go up 2 stars in one.
Already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks.
Better time.
Anyway, go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever it is.
Crikey. Bola gun, hey! Headshots on human targets bind the neck, knocking them unconscious. Motion scanner, you say? Backpack attachments, you say?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
A chiral communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality.
What the hell was that?
We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the death stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes.
No, that's just
It's
Australia.
bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic.
Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination. Those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realise it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the plague gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people. Information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability. We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. We've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy timefall. You can have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure. Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight. You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we've patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities. It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time.
That's pretty good.
I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road. Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, these ones are able to see us. Clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. And they're every bit as dangerous as any other BT. You're gonna want to steer clear at all costs. Before I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. Can be a hard man to please, but if we can enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all combat the brigands a damn sight more effectively in any case. I'll filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
Yes, please.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the chiral network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
Oh, right.
Sam, I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
Survey the area? Toss dog into the air to get an aerial view of your surroundings. Computers scoping out the local terrain, spotting enemy locations. Dollman cam.
Ready to launch.
That is goofy as hell.
How How'd I do, Sam? And we're back.
That is goofy as hell. Anyway, I need to get myself some gear, because I forgot to. Oh, did I pick up everything or something? No, I didn't. Okay, it only did the ones on me. Good, I can work with that. I know, I'm going back for my bike. Where's my bike? Probably be easier if I just go this way, isn't it? Like, is this giving me a mobile base of operations, or can I teleport with it? I didn't want to sleep! Can you teleport with this? Nope. Okay, you can also just run directly over that. Good to know.
Have you noticed it, Sam? There's a BT nearby.
I know, there's several. Big boy, I see it. Let's see if this works. Okay, clearly the answer is grenades and not guns. Come on. Can I fucking... Oh, I'm out. I'm out. Okay, so those two things... Alright, well that's kind of awful. So that takes like an entire clip? Or an entire magazine or whatever to get rid of them? Yeesh. Close. There it is. No. Okay, I see. That repellent spray does good work. Okay, draw route.
Commencing route
creation. Delivery route. The BT deterrent function will cease operating momentarily. Be advised that this function must be recharged to resume operation. The BT deterrent function is now recharging. Operation suspected.
I know, Lou. It's fine. It's fine. Ah, crap. I would like to get on board, thank you. Whew. That was a little hairier than I would have liked. It'll be repaired. That's fine. Okay, I need another... I think I'm going to take an assault rifle just in case. And I'm going to make another blood grenade. Now I can go to my private room and rest. Oop. Up. There we go. Get up. We got work to do. Oh, we got a new animation. Look at that. That was it. Oh, Dollman.
So in order to survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it since it's for your sake. So, if you deem it necessary, feel free to send me airborne as many times as you like. It won't use up any battery or chiral crystals either. All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do, so don't hesitate to ask for help. Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor, am I right, Sam? Those wandering BTs we encountered, I believe people call them Watchers. A fitting name given their behavior. The way they seem to be eyeing us with such disconcerting intensity. Oof. They can't see everything, though. No, they've definitely got some blind spots. Meaning, you might be able to avoid combat by evading detection and sneaking past unnoticed. I don't really...
Alright. Back out into the field we go. And my ride should be fixed. Look at that. Perfect.
Good evening, Sam.
All right, so what are the orders? Suborders are additional requests. They do not have to be completed, but completing them does bring benefits. Deliver the dismantled rifle to the lone commander. Deliver it to the Western Environmental Observatory. Okay, I think my first order of business is going to be going for this lone commander then. Looks like I might be able to get a good path, like, over here, maybe? Oh god, a BT area? Really?
Delivery route finalized.
Okay, we're doing the sub-objective first, then. I think I'm going on foot for this.
This cargo has been designated breakable.
It's more easily damaged than regular cargo. An impact such as fall can severely damage breakable cargo even if its container is in perfect condition. Be mindful of uneven surfaces.
Hello, Sam. This is Charlie. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camo patterns tailor-made for the Australian environment. We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with customizable colors. Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance based on the terrain and your personal preferences at the time. Try experimenting with your options.
Ah! Aha! Spare ammo. Grenade pouch. $60. 100. All right, let's see how this goes.
accepted. Thank you.
All ready for you.
I'll store this in the ship for now, and I'm also going to go a little lighter on my gear. Like, I got a little bit too much on me. I'm a little too unwieldy to be going through stealth zones. I think that's good. Still pretty heavy, but much lighter. Exactly. Actually, you know what? I probably could have gotten rid of the... Fuck. Probably could have gotten rid of the PCS too, because I'm not going to really use much of those on my way up there, I don't think. I can maybe use it all at some point up until the edge of the area, but like once I get into uncharted territory, it's basically just dead weight. They'll be handy on the way back, but that's it. I wonder if there's no zip lines in this game because they're too overpowered. There, we are going to skirt the BT area if possible. Yeah, that looks good, actually. Just to make things a little easier for people who come after. That's not at all what I wanted to do. Well, that was strange. Why did that happen? I'm going to put a little... That'll do. And that basically gives me, like, direct access to this area. I don't have to go around through the weird BT area. Well, as much. If I just keep going north, I'll be fine. Oh, generator. It's a bit of a funny spot for it. You know what I am going to put down here? Where is it? That was my last little bit of friendly... Maybe I should have got more climbing hooks. Alright, if I go around the left, it looks like I might be clear. Like, normally I'd be better off. I'd be more okay with going through a BT zone, but, fragile cargo. I'd rather not. probably not worth it in the least. Am I really that close to the destination? It's right over there, but it can't be that close, can it? Anyway, I think we're good. I think we're okay. We're okay. We made it. Oh god, that would have been stupid if I had tripped and killed it right at the end.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
Wasn't expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance of making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent.
Yarr!
That is one flawless looking delivery. Bring on the next. Where on earth did you find this? I was sure it was gone for good. Thanks, mate.
What?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Even with the bonus?
I appreciate what you've done for me, really. But I'm afraid I can't agree to becoming a part of this chiral network of yours. To be frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider. If it strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to survive out here. All of which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear?
Feels good.
What? Recover mementos from the BT area. I think that'll do. Okay, so where are they is the question.
creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Okay, I think this is doable.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Spooky, it moaned into my controller just now. Yeesh, this place is inhospitable as hell. Almost unnecessarily inhospitable. There they are.
Like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Okay, looks like I juked it. Whew. I'm gonna put a little... Now I'm just gonna double check my path back.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route delivery.
Safest bet is always going as far along the outside as you can. Well, usually. Sometimes it means you happen to go really close to a BT that is floating up top to catch people like you. Actually, it looks like, no, it was circling around the other way. I'm glad I didn't take the bike for this. It's been awful. I think I'm clear. Eesh.
Good morning. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Stop.
The delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Have a go at that. You actually managed to bring it back, did you? I'm genuinely surprised. Let me get a closer look at it. That's a bang-up job you did. Well done, mate.
Thanks.
You are no average porter, mate. That much is crystal clear.
I guess I was wrong. It can go up 2 and 1.
I suppose I ought to hold up my end of the bargain. Get out your Cupid and finish the job.
Wait, I dropped 187 frames? When? Hooray! Trank Sniper. Long-range rifle load with non-lethal trank rounds, ideal for neutralizing human targets from a safe distance. Comes with a variable scope that has 2 zoom settings. Hold your breath to stabilize your aim and be warned. Makes a loud noise when firing. And also smoke grenades. The smoke can even shield SAM from the vision of watchers who, unlike other BTs, have the ability to see. The relatively muted sound of its detonation draws little attention to SAM, making it the perfect tool for covert ops. Can be stored in a grenade pouch. Handy.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Faster scanner recharge time. I didn't realize there was even a recharge time because I use it so frequently.
So this is what it's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The form is a custom design of mine. Uses tranquilizer darts. Makes a hell of a bang when fired though. So keep that in mind.
Just a shame our paths couldn't have crossed sooner. Maybe this world of ours wouldn't have been so divided, and maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die.
Hey now, don't knock them till you've tried them, alright? Granted, you can't neutralize an enemy with one. But they are effective at blinding them and giving you cover. Far more than you probably realize. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chances of actually hitting you are slim to none. Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shots, you'll have no trouble disengaging and repositioning. Properly utilized, they're a great tool for disrupting enemy attacks and buying you room to regroup. Furthermore, if you happen to have a sensor or something similar on hand, you can use it to track enemies through the smoke. Making things pretty one-sided. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
That's...
Or, if you're the kind of bloke who'd rather get up close and personal, you can chuck one at their feet, waltz right up to them unseen, turn a firefight into a fist fight. I assure you, once you've learned how to use these little beauties to their full potential, you'll have a heap of new tactics at your disposal. Experiment, see for yourself.
Okay, yeah.
My sniper rifle. It's configured to fire tranquilizing rounds. An ideal choice for those who prefer to get the job done without undue bloodshed. Bit of advice though, make sure you engage your enemies at a healthy distance. It's not a silenced weapon, so fire too close and they'll be all over you before you have time to react. And don't think about taking a shot until you've planned your next move. Any sniper worth their salt stays mobile, constantly securing new vantage points to evade detection. And always remember to account for bullet drop when shooting at extreme ranges. In a nutshell, you might need to aim at a point a notch or two above your target, depending on the distance. And finally, you want to hold your breath to steady your aim before gently pulling the trigger. Having left that life behind, I've no need for guns any longer, but that doesn't mean they can't be of use to you. It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the Watchers scattered all over this hill. Mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered. And for what? Deep down, we were all the same. Blokes who called this land our home. Was it worth all the struggle, all the bloodshed, for the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become Watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? Now fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more, I hope you don't let me down.
I'll do my dangdest.
Righto, Sam. I know you got places to be, but an order just came in that caught my eye. Seems our friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife. If you're willing to look into it, you can review the details by checking the sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Might be a good occasion to fabricate a sniper rifle with the data I just shared, if you take my meaning.
Oh.
Anyway, think it over, would you?
Okay, well, I would have liked to make a little bit more progress, but it's about that time. Probably could have saved over that instead. So, I am going to call it there. I will be back maybe tomorrow. I'll figure it out. I'm not sure exactly, but I will be back some point. And we will see about continuing onwards. I know I got an ad that's going to run in a second. So, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you. And I will see you next time, which is probably going to be tomorrow or Saturday, or no, tomorrow or Sunday with more Death Stranding. And since it's a weekend, it can be a nice long day. All right. See ya.